The Silver Surfer sucks. Hey guys, Jason the X here with another video review for you, and getting back to these Transformers Prime Beast Hunters. This is the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Bumblebee, and he is heavily retooled. This thing looks like it stepped out of Mad Max. We got 6 missiles on the side, we got a weapon on top, his standard blasters on the front, and enough spikes to just give you tetanus looking at it. This thing is wild. And granted, I was just pretty much against the Beast Hunter stuff, but holy crap, this guy is pretty wicked looking. I had to get him. So, I forgot to include the instructions for Wheeljack, but, you know, because I couldn't find them, mostly. But, once again, here's the huge sheet of instructions that covers everything. But you do get another sample of the story that's being told, and I got Predaking and Optimus. I'm going to do those in a little bit, but back to Bumblebee. And just to give you an idea how much they've retooled this guy, here's the original Bumblebee here. And oops, I didn't put his guns on the front. You can still mount the guns right there in that hole. And looks like I actually mixed up Hotshot and his weapon, because this is like a darker gray here. Oh well, no matter, it's the same weapon. So yeah, here's what you get. You got this part has been redone. This top paneling here, the engine block is still the same, but you got all new doors for the missiles, a peg on top to put that massive crossbow in. The windows are painted, not clear this time around. And like I said, you just got a lot more detail on this guy than you did on the original. You actually got 2 more pipes. I guess he upgraded his engine as well. But yeah, so heavy retool of Bumblebee. But let's get to the packaging here. We got the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters logo. Touch on the hub. The Firing Eagle Shot Bow. That's what they're calling this weapon. All of them have some sort of animal names. And there you go, the Deluxe Class. And there's a short bio for him. And there he is in his I have come to chew bubble gum and kick some butt, and I'm all out of bubble gum. This guy, Bumblebee got some attitude now. You think Cyberfire Bumblebee was awesome with the red eyes? This guy, he just looks like he could kill you. And the head sculpt is pretty nice too. So yeah, the one thing that is changed, if you notice, this guy has the metal peg on the on the wheels, and they spin very, very well with those. They have changed that to plastic now, and they don't roll as smooth. They don't. There's a bottom. You got to look at his head. We're gonna really take a close look at the head on this guy, because it's just wow. I keep telling you, he's got those cold, soulless, dead eyes. But anyway, let's move on with the transformation here. I actually like to open these doors first. And the missiles do kind of get in the way, but you can just rotate them down like that. Now you got the doors open. You want to, and we've seen this transformation. We've seen it with Hotshot and my other Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So I'm just going to kind of speed through it. Oh, got to take this weapon off here. And if you take this off, it's actually got a peg here. Interesting thing about the peg, though, if you'll see the peg is grooved, and this hole is a little it's hexagonal. So you can turn it, and it actually clicks a little bit. Anyway, and will pop out after you've done that for a little while. So anyway, unpeg the back, outstretch these legs after you pull them apart. Yeah, that click, it's much tighter than it was with the original Bumblebee. So now that you got that down, you want to take the hood piece. And there is a slight change here. I'll show you that. Actually, I just need to get Bumblebee, the regular one, transformed over here real quick. And since it's fast, I'm not going to cut the camera. I'm just going to do it just slightly off camera here real quick. I just want to show you something new on this mold that's not on the other one. If you'll notice, the old school Bumblebee from the original Deluxe had this window that would pop back, and you had a peg here that would actually tab in right here at his spine. Then of course you just open up the head, and there you go. and we'll just put him off to the back. Don't worry, buddy, we're getting to you. Those are his guns. But this guy does not have that. And it kind of makes his back a little floppy because there's nothing to peg this into. It's got a really stiff joint in here, but wow, I just popped off the wheel. That's, it's never happened. That peg needs to be tightened up a little bit. It's one reason I'm kind of against those type of wheels. But anyway, go up a little bit here. Actually, raise my camera up. Oops. There we go. Alright. I'm just all fumbles today. Anyway, so there is no fold back here, but it is a completely redone roof. You can see from this detail here, there's lines. So it just kind of pegs back there. But you get the dramatic head reveal. Also, these spikes here, you want to bring them up and kind of pull them out a little bit. And they kind of hook in. If you rotate it up, you see it just has a little friction joint there. That'll make those spikes stick up even more. Oops. And there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And just real quick, I have to show you this. I kept showing my wife this one. But he's just got these cold, dead, soulless eyes. They creep me out. I love this thing. But man, he just looks like, I want to devour your soul. Okay, I'm maybe going a little farther. But yeah, that head mold is just scary looking. And he has this scowl. I mean, well, Bumblebee doesn't have a mouth on the series, but his eyes just look like, I want to kill you. Just crazy looking. And like I said, this doesn't peg in anywhere. It just flops around here. And there's two pegs here, but they go into the car mode, so you can't really do anything with them. And they could have put some pegs on the back end here, but no. One complaint though I do have, if you look on the sides, on the doors and on the back here, you'll see that they mix like this orange plastic and some of the yellow, and you can see it kind of on the top. But they didn't do it to the back side. They just left that the plain yellow plastic. And it's something I pointed out with Wheeljack. And it just kind of bothers me. If you're going to do that, just go all out. But we'll compare him to the regular Bumblebee here. And he is very different. Of course, all the retooled stuff. He does have a little bit more paint on the inside. Well, not there. He does have a different kind of, that's actually different silver plastic there. And they painted his knee guards, but they didn't paint his. They didn't paint the silver here, but they painted it there. So, yeah, the paint's kind of balanced, but they definitely missed a couple things. So, just put Bumblebee back here. His weapon that he comes with is the Eagle Shot bow, and he has 4 extra missiles on the sides of his doors. But the cool thing about this is you can take the missiles. Yes, he has 6 total. If you didn't notice this, you can push it in. And the bow will automatically pop open, and you can just shoot that at, well, you know. I don't know. Who else are we going to shoot this at? I don't know. Let's see. Alright. So, yeah, one more time. I like that little inclusion in there. You can't store a missile in there when this is closed, but you can just push your missile in, and it pops them both out. And then you just shoot it. So, yeah, those store at the top. One thing that is a problem are his original guns. Yes, he does come with them. And we had that round peg fitting into a square hole on the original Bumblebee. They've repeated that. And they are in there, but they are not as secure as I would like them to. Because this pops out, and you're supposed to be able to mount his Eagle Shot bow onto his forearm. Let me put the missiles back in so I can show you kind of how cumbersome this is when the missiles are in. Oh, and by the way, when these come forward, they do kind of lock in a little bit. But if you put it on his arm, it's in there, but I mean, it comes out really easy. And you want to put it in his hand maybe, and that is kind of a better fit, but it's still loose as well. I think it's more of this round peg with the little grooves on it that they use is not quite matching up to the size of the hole it's going in. So it's in there, it's just really loose. And these missiles just kind of stick out the back and really kind of get cumbersome because you got to fit them between the arms or not put them so far back. Try that. Maybe put them here. Alright. Yeah, so the bow fits in his hand pretty loose. Like, it can just easily fall out. Granted, it looked like I shook that a little bit more. Now, what you can do is maybe put it on here. And it is actually grooved more, so it will fit right over his regular guns. And then you peg that in there. But now this peg back here is preventing the gun from going all the way onto his arm. So maybe move that out a little bit or something. It's just really cumbersome where to put his new weapon here. And these fit on no problem. But if you try to peg this in there, it's just, it looks a little bit better. Believe me, just you breathe on this thing, it'll fall off. So anyway, yeah, that's Bumblebee. For a quick comparison, here is a first edition Prime. And don't worry, the other Prime's coming. I just wanted to break this guy out and show it to you. So, that is the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And yeah, he's kind of the best of the line so far. So if you're going to get one of them, get Bumblebee. If not, get all of them because, you know, I'm kind of a sucker like that. Anyway, until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live. Catch us at scnslive.com. Follow me on Twitter at JasonTheX. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.